So, hello monsters, time for more Heavenly Delusion. I say of course, but I don't know guys, I'm just here for the end. Honestly, I'll say that this is gonna be people hate me now, but I'll say this, I rather play Street Fighter guys. I mean, obviously I'm a huge Street Fighter fan, right? But Street Fighter 6 could be the JP video probably today. But, you know, this anime makes me think so much though about, I don't know, it's my personality, but I said it like 4 or 5 reviews ago, right? Is that this anime is like, it's so twisted, so weird, that I really do admit that I have an addiction. I can't stop watching these kind of animes. Doesn't matter if I find them bad or good or whatever. I'm just like, I need to see how it ends. And then the anime probably won't even explain anyway, right? So I'm just like, I gotta see how this twist ends, you know. There's something like that, yeah. It's really easy to capture my attention. I think a lot of people's attention with this, like, you know, the mystery. I just keep seeing the mystery. I need to finish it. Because otherwise, I mean, this anime, I think is very strange, right? And not in a good way, no. There's so many weird angles. But I also do think this anime is really like, it's all about the mystery, yeah. Like the last episode, oh, she's pregnant, and it takes this enormous amount of time to say nothing. Can I do it right now? I don't know. Let's watch the episode, guys. So 3, 2, 1, and go. But I am course negative, which maybe I'm biased. I thought about last week that I got banned on the Reddit for this anime, right? Because I could critique last episode. Yeah, and it wasn't even like a hard critique. I was just like, I don't find, you know, that scene that sad. They're like, oh, you're banned. I'm like, okay. So, but it kind of tells me that the anime is probably not that good, or the manga is, if people are so sensitive, right? Okay, probably changed her anime suddenly. Yeah. Jesus Christ, really changed her face there. Sounds like a new animist doing it. I mean, honestly, there's a very much more very different face there. Oh, it takes longer time now because they have to drive earthquakes. Suddenly, her face is way more like, you know, soft and like expressional. I think they're skipping the opening probably, given the. Yeah, the fake baby, yeah. Because here's another 11. 11 on his shoulder is that. Wait, that 11 is real? Why would they have 2 11? This has to be fake. Maybe you just got a new tattoo or something. Why would he have another fake tattoo for? Like, why would he make the. If he actually had a 2 up here, why would he make another one down? It doesn't make any sense. This second one has to be more. It doesn't make any sense. Why would he make another tattoo for? Or Jesus Christ. But yeah, they're going on a road trip now. But they have changed animation. I find it so weird. Yeah. You need my really disgusting potato shake. Testing a new brand. So I want to show it on the video here because I'm testing a new sporty, it's called Sporty, and it tastes horrible, but it's very cheap. I bought 3 of them. Protein shake, but it's so terrible taste. I don't wanna show it. I wanna shit the worst company, but it's probably the worst, no, second worst protein shake that I ever had. Yeah, the other one was called Pro X something. That was even worse. Yeah, a few weeks ago, that's even worse, man. Is that how I am? I try a new taste every week, you know. I mean, yeah, that one was even worse. But anyway. Here we go. Nothing's happening yet. They're just driving. Yeah. Okay, now I see some village here. So they're going to like Nara or something. I don't know. We don't know. The boys, I guess, out there flexing their boobs. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like, what's she doing? This place is dangerous. Oh, what? And then it's like, it gets her OPPAI. Yeah, I just talk about OPPAI. What? But it's a man though. But like they changed the animation completely. They straight up have changed the animation, yeah. Like they have 100% changed the animation studio. What is this? The OPPAI scene was way more different. It's just saying, you know, her OPPAI was way, yeah, the flow of that OPPAI scene was way different. And then his scream was way different too. Oh yeah, women with big tits are hated. Exactly. You gotta hide your breast, yeah. Some disguise something. Okay. Suddenly he's coming out here in like the brown hair. But the animation is so different. Like I don't understand. The animation is this episode is like really really different. Like it's so much better than usually. So much more flow in it. Yeah, who's kawaii? Well, of course it's you, woman with big titties. Yeah, since you have boobs. Yes. Yes, let's go. What? Let's go. So what's his story about the breeding woman true? That doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, the school building. I hope it's true. This is a South Park story. I hope it's true. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, man. But the animation is so... I keep saying it, but the animation in this episode is like 10 times better than it's been in the early episode. I don't get it. They also skipped the opening, so maybe they really like paid for... Yeah, maybe they were like, this is the episode we're gonna have all the budget for. Honestly, it keeps me expecting something big to happen now because the animation keeps, like I keep saying, it keeps being way better, right, than usually, so yeah. So his story about the crazy hentai ladies were true? I guess so. Maybe. He could still be lying to them, but the school is really list. Yeah, the school exists. Well, I mean... Yeah, still might be lying though. It's a school, right? Well, okay, they have some prison cells here, though. But he could still found this place and made it light up, right? Yeah, I don't know. He could still be lying to them. I mean, no one lives here right now. He might have found this place earlier, right? Okay, there's like a fork, though, so maybe someone is living there. There's some beds, though, so... Again, it's ruining the poor floor here. Yeah, the water also is better. But the episode looks so much better. The water flowing there, too. This episode has way higher budget. There's a 4 again. Maybe there were women stuck in that prison cell. Oh, it's probably a monster here. If it goes cold now, it's probably a monster, right? That makes stuff cold to me. If it suddenly, yeah, the water suddenly froze. Okay, yeah. So it's probably a monster that can freeze stuff. Yeah, some kind of cold temperature monster. It's like a spider. It's like a spider, I guess. An ice spider of sorts. But would it stop being coaxed if it dies then? This is kind of stupid, honestly. Because if it freezes them, why would it suddenly be hot again if they... I mean, sure, they would stop being freezing them, but I mean, the temperature would just go up by 10 times immediately. No, the body would still be frozen. Imagine like if you freeze you in One Piece, right? You turn into an ice pickle, then someone kills you. You're still gonna be an ice pickle because even if he dies, the ice still exists, right? So I don't know. It's kind of silly how they suddenly immediately the ice was gone. Doesn't make any sense. The ice will still be there. It's just that freezing, it will be less cold around it. The ice is immediate, whatever. But yeah, there's a story that sometimes is kind of weird. Maybe it's better to do it with his story. I mean, it's like a Black Widow, so it might have to do with the women and the kidnapping men or whatever. Yeah, maybe, right? Yeah, Black Widow would be fitting for this whole like kidnapping men and taking their, you know, junk or whatever. Yeah, it can be typical spider thing, right? So even though she's just walking with a gun here, it looks much better. Oh, here we go. It's a spider with a giant eye thing. Yeah, it's gonna freeze stuff again. Oh, it says like bubbles. Okay, yeah. So it's like ice bubbles. Did it spits or something in his eye? But she's just gonna breathe into it with water something. Yeah, and it freezes it on distance. Man, this episode looks so much better now. She spit water on it and like froze the water in the sky. This episode is like Sakuga. This episode is like 100 times better looking than any episode previously of this anime. Like, seriously, This episode is Sakuga all the way. It's crazy how good it looks. It looks so much better. Yeah, now she's running past the ice here, getting the gun up. Man, it looks so much better than it did previously. I really do think something big is gonna happen. Just fighting this ice spider can't beat, right? Because it really does feel like they put all their money in this episode. Okay, there's 2 body parts though. Yeah, the spider have the older half of it. Flashback of the weird prison cell. But see, this is the anti we do. Okay, maybe. This is him in the cell there. The man. But again, why would he have 2 tattoos? Why would he make 11 tattoo on his hand then? If he actually had like a prison tattoo, why would he make another one? Like his backstory doesn't make any sense. And now it's actually, because now that dream made it look like it was true. It seems so weird that his story would actually be true. See, this is amazing. Yeah, look, it's how he moves here. Oh, they know him? What's this guy then? Boar 11, okay. They're from the prison, I guess? Okay, they're like, number 6, the boar. What is this true? This weird sex thing is true? They're like, hey, it's number 9! Woo! Yeah, it's like, what? Yeah, it's my number 9, bro! It's like, whoa! Yeah, let's go and see our kids or whatever. Okay, so his son started crying. Yeah, so this is all true. Why did they have 2 tattoos for that? This anime is so weird. So it was all true, and yeah, they were living inside this. Yeah, so they escaped thanks to the monster, and the ladies died. So all the men are alive? all the 6 slave men are alive? Man, this is so weird! They are alive, but the women all died. His backstory was, everything he said was true and everything. What? I mean, I've seen other dystopian animes or whatever, so they have this kind of sex stories, so sure, whatever. But it's just like, why was he lying about it with the 11 thing? It doesn't make any sense. That's so weird. Oh God, this is so weird. His story was true. That's so weird that his storyline was true, man. It's so weird that his storyline was true. It is so weird. It is so weird, guys. That his storyline was true, guys. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it is so weird. Number 11, bro. Yeah. Number 11. I'll go to onsen even. Oh, of course. We gotta see her jumping into the onsen. That is etch, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna see her histen buttocks. Yeah, we're gonna see the gender bender character jumping into the battle course now. You know, etchy. He still feels like he's crazy though, the guy though. Yeah, his behavior seems strange though. I don't know. Yeah, I'm suspicious. I keep coming back to like, why was the 11 thing? Why did he, why did he tattoo the 11 then? Yeah. The spider is back for some reason. But the spider is probably one of the women, right? I mean, the monster seems to be part of the humans transformed, right? These women were like R-ing men, right? They were getting some man-yanking and so on. So it feels very likely that the spider is one of the women transformed, like the women executed or whatever. The mentioned 2 women executed, right? They probably became this spider, right? Something like that. That's probably what's happening. Okay. It is very likely that one of the women or the spiders, both of them were there. But maybe there's a bubble inside of them. I mean, they're throwing the bubble, right? So maybe the bubble is inside of her or something? Like you breathe in the bubble and then the bubble is freezing you from the inside or something? Yeah, no, she touches the eyes here. I think she's a bubble inside of her lungs, right? Yeah, I think she has a bubble inside of her. Like she's actually the freezing part. Yeah, that's why he's taking baby from her now. Or the kid is the one. Or the kid is the one freezing. Well, I mean, they're spiders, it can be inside of his body too. But why would he wait to attack the other, humans or whatever? Yeah, why wouldn't he attack the other humans earlier? Something? Okay, he stands up though. And what, it becomes like a spider? I probably sneezed his eyes or something. What? No? He's totally crying. So if the kid is sleeping, he turns into ice something? Well, it's probably more than one spider, I keep saying. I feel that the most likelihood is that the women, one of the moms, right, were executed, were the biggest spider, right? So that's probably her son, right, The mom is probably one of the spiders, right? So he's also an ice person, right? Just like, just like she was, right? Okay, but now it's back to the laboratory. Yeah. But like I said, right, the spider is probably one of the moms, right? One of the, mothers had the slave camp, so, yeah. If she doesn't, she's the mom to him, right? Makes perfect sense. But wouldn't they know that? The weird thing is that I feel that the other guy would have seen it before, though. That they would have seen the kid having powers, yeah. Like, did the power suddenly appear to him for some reason? Yeah, so he gets his car, he's like, I'm a saved by kid, right? Yeah, so yeah, you can have my car now. I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna travel anymore. Yeah, it's like. But really though, isn't the kid gonna kill them next night? Yeah, do you seem to? This is what the anime is so weird sometimes. When the writing is terrible sometimes. Because I'm just like, okay, so the son is a monster, and they're like, I can see you guys, and you just leave. Like, I can kill the kid. But are they gonna fix something? They're just gonna like leave now. No gas maybe for the car. The car drove like a meter or something? No? It stopped working immediately probably? Or she can't drive maybe. Maybe she sucks at driving. They got the car and it doesn't work. See, her face now is so much better done, yeah. Yeah, so the car didn't work anymore. He gave them a car that broke immediately. Okay, this is very important for you. Okay, what now happens? That's how terrible these kids. Listen to your hearts. They're all terrible psychopaths, yeah. You just follow your guts instinct. Here's the new children, I guess. The new laboratory children. Well, one of them looks like a monster immediately. One of them in their eyes looks like he's a monster. One of them stares at them. It's like a sociopathic death stare. Immediately. One of the kids looks like he's gonna kill them immediately. But what's up with that kid? That little girl is like, I will kill you in your sleep, yeah. Oh, does he kill his kid now or something? Or did he kill his mom, maybe? Yeah, he killed the mom, right, probably. That's why, I guess. Yeah, but he escapes. A man is screaming. Why would a man scream? Did he kill that guy then, maybe? The traitor? Yeah, why is a man betraying him for escaping? Yes, he's probably killing one of the guys now, like Hugo or someone. Yeah, he was screaming. That's a woman first, but it's like a man with hair, I guess. Okay, so he kills that guy. Next to his son, this is place with toys next to him. No, so it's really weird, yeah, like, at least remove your son from the room before you kill this guy. He kills a person, he's like, no, I'm just gonna let my son play with the toys next to him, though. Could have just maybe not do that. Like, he tries away the blood from his face. It's like, what can you do? Let's move your son out of the room? Why? This is so weird. Again, he's killing this person. He's like, you're a traitor, kill you. But can't he kill him, like, you know, when he's... Can't he at least, like, kill him without the son being there? What? But yeah, so he kills him because he was a traitor. He's pretty competent, though. Yeah, it's with archer and so on. That's pretty competent, guys. After, like, capturing foxes, so yeah, whatever. So take his son and runs away. Yeah, makes sense. Oh. Okay, he's running on the road here. To skip the opening, so... This episode is very different than the other episodes. Yeah, both animation style, but also skipping opening and ending. The presentation of it. Yeah, it's very different. Here goes a real ending, I guess, still though, huh? Yeah, this is something else. So I jump at the credits. Just wanna see the last second here. Now they're playing in the school, all the stuff. Yeah, volleyball and so on. But I like how the new kid was like psychopaths. Yeah, the new kid was like staring them down. There was like a bunch of new kids coming in, right? And one of them immediately like staring at her like, like, I will freaking kill you in your sleep. Yeah, it's like, what was that? She looked like a complete monster. I was like, why is that kid so evil for? Why is that kid so evil for? I was like, what's wrong with them? Yeah. What's evil? But okay, this episode was very different, right? Definitely from a... Let's review it here, yeah. Especially from a quality standpoint. I kept saying it, right? This was a much better episode than the previous ones, right? From a quality standpoint, absolutely. Not talking about writing, whatever. Just the pure quality. The animation, the flow, the ice scene, where she was spitting the water, she was dodging the ice thing. It looked way better. It looked so much better. It was weird how much better it looked. The actual storyline is interesting. I mean, it seems to me very obvious, right? Maybe I'm wrong, but it's very obvious that one of the moms, right, whatever, is the monster of the ice thing. Ice spider, again, Black Widow's, right? They're enslaving men and all the stuff, right? So it makes sense like a Black Widow would be their, you know, monster form, right? You know, because Black Widow eats men, right? So it makes sense. And then the kid has ice powers, right? Probably because mom is a Black Widow, right? With ice powers. So all that to me seems to be a very, very obvious connection there. He did kill one of his friends in the end, but you know, that actually made sense. It wasn't too shocking scene. Then we saw the true flashback. That like, oh, actually, this guy was screaming that I was escaping. So he was trying to, you know, trying to make me arrested or whatever, right? Yeah. So F this guy, right? Yeah, he wasn't trying to actually, you know, help me escape. Yeah. Which honestly, which is a douchebag move, right? I mean, not I think that criminals, no, the people are just slaves, but I mean, even criminals, like if you go to jail, right, or prison or whatever, and you try to escape a prison, right? The other prisoners are gonna be like, woo, yeah, or they'll be like, hey guards, capture him, you know. No one's gonna do that because usually you don't wanna help the whatever people are keeping you down, right? And in this case, when they use like random guys being enslaved by this crazy like women tribe, whatever, even less do you wanna betray your the men, right? But I guess he was trying to, you know, get some bonus point with the women, right? So yeah, I felt he kind of deserved it, right? He got his revenge on him, and that made sense. This guy can't be trusted, right? No. I felt he was kind of like, you know, I'll say it, he was never on their side, right? No, he was like on the women's side. He was just, you know, trying his, trying to get some bonus points, whatever you call it, with the ladies, you know what I mean? So I get that. I get what he killed him for, absolutely. But otherwise, I mean, we see a need of kids, we see that humans can give birth to ice magic powers or whatever. But again, it's probably because his mom was one of the monsters before, right? And they mentioned that the mother got executed, right? For him escaping, probably. They got blamed for that, I guess. Which is also probably why he killed him, because it was kind of his fault, I guess. And then they turned into the spider, right? Seems to be pretty straightforward. But yeah, what a much better episode than usual, especially again from an animation standpoint, right? But it was a better storyline too. I'm surprised that his storyline was real. That being said, though, the 11 thing with him is just dumb, yeah. That's the thing I don't like in the anime. The anime has a massive issue, right? And it is an unnecessary mystery confusion where the guy has the 11 tattoo up here, right, on his shoulder. He's 11 up here, and then he also has 11 down here, which is fake. Why would you have that, right? So you could be like, oh, you can just remove the 11, it's a fake story. Actually, it's a real story. Look at this 11, you know what I mean? Like, why would you do that for? You just have this 11, tell your story about the women prison camp, right? And show your 11. Yeah, like, why would you have another 11 for? That made no sense. You can claim he's doing it to get hit the story fake. It's just so convoluted and stupid, right? It's so convoluted. And this anime has a lot of that convolution. So this I hated this episode. Yeah, I hate that. There's two 11s. It would be better if he had no 11. The story could still be true, but he had no 11 here or here, right? And it was all fake with the 11. But he's like, well, actually, I was a slave, but the 11 thing, the tattoo is something I made up because they didn't have tattoo machines. That would make more sense if he told him that, no, it is true, but, you know, like, the tattoo I just added to myself for, you know, visual effect of my story or whatever. That would have made more sense, right? Instead, he has a tattoo, but he made a second tattoo just to make the story less believable. Like, it's just so stupid. It's so convoluted. Hate it. Jesus Christ. And I feel every episode anime has something like that. But you're like, why would they do that? Yeah. But anyway, interesting ending there. He kills the guy because of him betraying him. Yeah, that was like a good point there. But anyway, please subscribe, slap button. Soon comes, of course, Hell's Palace back today. Then I will probably work on my Street Fighter video.